Dr. Jochen, and I'm lucky to have my esthetician Adriana here today. And one of the things I like to do is I like to do nose waxing. And the reason I like to do it is I bought the clippers for my nose, and I never really like to do it because I always have sort of sprays hanging out. And as guys get older, they have this problem with their noses. So I think waxing is the way to go. It lasts for a couple weeks.
About 3 weeks or so.
So a lot of people think it's a little bit painful, but I've never found it to be too uncomfortable. So I'm going to have Adriana tell us about the procedure.
Hi, good morning. My name is Adriana, and I'm one of the estheticians here at Contour Dermatology. And like Dr. Jochen was saying, a lot of patients don't even realize that they can get their nostrils waxed. And this is a great alternative because a lot of the times when you're clipping them, it can get a little uncomfortable because, over time they start growing again. So pretty much what I do, I just get a little bit of hard wax, and I put it on my call it the little popsicle stick, and I like for the wax to be at a comfortable temperature. Now I usually have my patients put their head a little bit back, and I let it come to the bottom here. Once you put it in the nostril, you kind of move it around. I usually have my patients breathe through their mouth, that way there's no air bubbles that form. And you just wait until the wax gets a little bit hard. Now at this point, usually patients don't even say it's uncomfortable at all. Do you mind just holding it there for a bit? Okay, let me get the other side.
And this is not like the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin. We're all got his body waxed. I may change my mind today, depending on I've never.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Let that sit in for a bit.
And we do waxing on all body parts here.
I've had patients where they've never even knew they can get their nostrils waxed, and once they have it done, they say it's life-changing. And they usually come about maybe 3 to 4 weeks to have it done.
You get addicted to it if you get it done.
Are you addicted?
I'm addicted. It's just they're too busy for me now.
All right, so here it comes. Okay, and that was actually it.
And I have a really low pain threshold, so this really isn't that bad.
There are all the little hairs.
Oh.
I'm gonna let this one set in for a little bit more. Now, occasionally, if there is any more hair left over, you want to go in a second time. With that side, it's actually clean, so we're not going in a second time. Okay. That was not ready yet, sorry.
There, perfect.
There we go.
No, perfect.
Now, how do you feel?
Fine.
Breathing okay?
How long do you think it'll take before I need it again?
About 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that worked out perfectly because it's got the hairs on it.
Yeah.
So
there's no
the
hair.
only thing is you want to make sure you don't use retinoids before you get the procedure done, because it does cause ulceration if you do retinoids before. Any aftercare instructions you want for me?
Really, there's no aftercare instructions. Just live your life.
Okay, thank you.